Wow. I'm I'm a little bit at a loss for words right now because that was a lot, bro. That was quite a lot that I just put myself through. I'm and I thought I was in shock after episode 2 and 3 of this arc, but then I decided to sit down and watch 4, 5, 6, and 7. And I know I should have stopped after 6. I probably should have stopped after episode 5, but I just couldn't help myself. I had to keep going, bro. I had to keep going. And I'm just like, dude, I've seen a lot of shonen anime in my time, okay? Shonen is my preferred anime, like, type. I really like the shonen series, and I've seen a lot of final arcs in my time, from mainstream shonen anime and manga and all that stuff. But I have never, in all my days, seen a final arc that is unfolding quite like this arc. I'm waiting for there to be some sort of like time travel aspect where we go back in the past and undo everything that's happened, but like I don't know if that's gonna be the case. But bro, this is a lot. Everybody's dead. Everybody's dead. They're all gone, dude. I mean, not everybody. There's still a couple captains left, but just the sheer amount of bodies that have been dropped. Again, I thought I was like so completely and utterly shocked by episode 2 and 3. But then I watched these episodes and back to back to back to back to back, it's just nothing but bodies hitting the floor. And it's just, bro, and it's just up and down in terms of emotion as well when it comes to the bodies being dropped, because a couple people get clapped up here, then the emotions rise. You're like, okay, we're on the up and up now. Maybe the good guys have a chance. Oh, nope, it's back down again. Oh, nope, we're on the rise again, and then it's just a plummet, and then you get another like really hype increase emotions. Bro, we got this sort of kinda. I mean, I know everything's kind of gone to the shitter already, but like maybe we got nope all the way back down again, bro. Oh my goodness. And bro, an emotional roller coaster, and just like a roller coaster of hype, and everything else doesn't even begin to explain what those episodes were. And bro, I'm just like, like I've literally never seen an arc unfold like this. Everybody's dead. The main captain's dead. Byakuya Kuchiki's dead, and I almost teared up at that moment. A lot of stuff was happening in that moment, so I was like, I was conflicted between getting hyped and getting really emotional, because like, oh my gosh. And I kind of wish that I had recorded myself in the moment when I had, or when I was witnessing what was going down in episode 7. By the way, this video is going to be all over the place, bro. You can't expect this to be like a well-constructed video or anything like that after what I've just witnessed. If you saw what I saw, which I know most of you people that are watching this video have seen, bro, you can't expect that from me. So this is going to be all over the place, bro. You're just going to have to deal with me here. Like, oh my goodness. But back to that moment, bro, where Byakuya Kuchiki, one of my favorite characters in the entire series, is passing away, dude. But moments before then, after everything just goes completely down the drain, you have Ichigo Kurosaki in that extremely insane moment where he's trying to break out of the cage, dude, and he sees all like the little twinkles of life within the Soul Society being just snuffed out, and he finally breaks out of the cage. And kudos to the voice actor for Ichigo Kurosaki, because he was going off. He was given the performance of a lifetime. I don't know if they have like the equivalent of the Oscars over there in Japan, but that man needs to win an award for the performance that he put on as that character. And then when he finally breaks out
of the cage that Quillgate put him in, and he finally makes it to the Soul Society, and he sees what went down, and you have that one dude who has like the weird looking face looking at Ichigo being like, bro, I'm glad that you made it. Finally, I would have had you earlier, but nothing really seems to be going according to plan, and then he dies, and then you have one of the Shriner there just talking that good-ish like he is anybody important, dude, and I was getting so friggin' hyped in this moment because it was like, dude, it's time! It's time! After everybody's down for the count, there's one man that you gotta count on, and that's Ichigo Kurosaki, bro! And so he takes out that Shriner immediately. He goes to Byakuya, and then you get the really emotional moment. But then, like, the spiritual pressure of Ichigo was building up so intensely and ferociously that the rain that's coming down is just evaporating on his person, dude. So it's like, oh man, Byakuya is passing away, but oh man, Ichigo's about to fucking pop off. Bro, it's just a confliction of emotions, dude. And then you get to, but before I get to Ichigo versus Yuha Bak, bro, I want to go to the fight that happened prior with Yuha Bak. And really, actually, let me go all the way back. Not too far back, but like, man, I also kind of want to give kudos to the Wanderheich, because they really just friggin' outplayed the entirety of the Soul Society. Like, you can tell that they had been planning this for years and years and years and years and years, because they went in there with an objective and they friggin' completed it. And like, yeah, I can't give too much of the credit to the Wanderheich at the same time, because like, the captains of the Soul Society, I expected way better from them, and they were just complete and total fools. I hate to say it, but I have to say it. Why in the world did 4 captains at the exact same time activate Bankai, and then we're like, okay, if they can just seal away the Bankai, bro, Lieutenant in the back, you got this, you're just gonna have to learn how it happens, we can break my Bankai free. Oh shit, they just steal Bankai, they don't actually see it. Well, that sucks. Like, and 4 of them did it at the exact same time? Are you kidding me? Byakuya, I mean, I can understand a couple other people, bro, but you? Why in the world would you just decide to activate Bankai? I know that it's a bit of a crutch for you, and I know that you really didn't see any other way out aside from using Bankai, but that was still so stupid. It was so freaking stupid. And it just blows me away that 4 of them activated it at the exact same time, and they all lost it. They all lost it, dude. Oh my gosh. Hey, but and then to go back to actually giving the Wanderheich credit, bro, Yuha Bak, he completely friggin' outplayed Yamamoto. It's not even funny how embarrassing that outplay was. My goodness, dude. Because Yamamoto, he was going off. And to be fair, it wasn't like I saw through the plan the entire time either, bro. Definitely not. But Yuha Bak, bro, he was putting on a performance. He had everybody fooled. And it wasn't even actually Yuha Bak, it was one of his subordinates acting as Yuha Bak. But he was putting on a performance, and Yamamoto was doing his thing. He was activating all this north, south, east, and west stuff. I was like, bro, I thought your abilities were fire. What the f*** is all this? You got skeletons coming up out of the ground. You got, like, flame wings all over you. You're turning the floor into lava. What's going on, bro? And your Bankai... Bro, Yamamoto's Bankai is so insanely powerful. And it is leagues and leagues and leagues above every other captain. It's not even funny. Yamamoto, you... Well, I mean, you're dead as all get out now, rest in peace. But you should have been training these Soul Reapers, bro, these captains, these lieutenants, to even be, like, to be closer to your actual strength. Why are all of them weak as piss in comparison to you? You should have been giving out private lessons to each and every single one of them, but you didn't. You decided that it was just gonna be all on your shoulders, you were gonna be the strongest one, and you just got this. But you let your arm get taken away, and now you're dead. You got your arm taken away by Aizen, and you got your life taken away by Yuha Bak, you absolute clown, dude. But I gotta give it to you, though. Even though you did get played, the performance that you yourself put on with all that Bankai stuff was absolutely insane. My jaw was at the floor, bro. My jaw was at the floor for like almost the entirety of episode 6 and 7 because it was just incredible. The animation at times was next level, just incredible, just stellar. And I feel like I've just been doing nothing but complimenting animators in my past couple of videos when I talk about anime, and that's not gonna stop. I hate to break it to you. If you have a problem with me complimenting animators, which I don't think anybody should, bro, Period, you are awesome. You are so friggin' awesome. Some of the CGI was a little bit... Like when the troops came out and they started slaughtering all the Soul Reapers, that was a little bit like... it was a little bit on the mess side, but everything else was insane, bro. Congratulations, you did something incredible. But back to Yuha Bak, dude, and him outplaying Yamamoto, that was insane to see. He went to go talk to Aizen, and then Aizen outplayed him, dude. Bro, I love the villains in Bleach, dude, because every single one of them is just playing... Well, not every single one of them. The main villains are always playing, like, 4-dimensional chess. Everybody is, like, 10 steps ahead of everybody else. Except for Aizen, he's always 20 steps ahead of everyone else. It doesn't even matter if you are the final boss of the series, bro. Aizen is still gonna be ahead of you. Because that's my guy. That's my goat for real. He absolutely took a dump on your chest and you just gotta hold that one, bro. But on to Ichigo versus Yuha Bak. You want to talk about insane animation and the build-up to that moment? Bro. Just the way that they held on Ichigo and his emotions and his anger. You feel it. You feel it in that moment when he comes out, when he stops at Byakuya, when he goes to Yuha Bak, and he's just like, are you the one who did this? And Yuha Bak's trying to be like, oh, well, from my perspective, you're the bad guy. And Ichigo's like, shut the fuck up. Did you do this? And Yuha Bak's like, well, I mean, yeah. And he's like, okay, then it's go time. And then they go off, dude. Just fighting back and forth, and it's so sick, dude. And then Ichigo gets his ass kicked, and he gets stabbed through the friggin' neck, and I'm like, bro, what just happened? But then, you know, his Quincy power is activated, and man, I kind of wish that I hadn't played Bleach Brave Souls because I spoiled myself so much on this final arc with all the reveals and stuff like that. Like, I knew from the jump that they weren't stealing Bankais, that they were stealing them because of the Bleach Brave Souls game. And I knew that Ichigo was part Quincy because of his mom's side, because of the Bleach Brave Souls game. So I'm like, man, I really shouldn't have played that game, but at the same time, bro, I got a couple of cool units in that game, so who cares at the end of the day? But man, bro, it was just so awesome. And again, the voice acting from Ichigo Kurosaki, whatever that dude's name that voices him, was just next level. My heart was racing, dude. And bro, again, I really wish I had recorded myself, but I didn't think it was gonna get to that level, okay? I really wish I had recorded myself of me just like reacting to Ichigo finally breaking out of the cage and finally making it to the Soul Society and finally confronting Yuha Bak, dude. But this video kind of suffices for me, dude, because I love talking about this. I love just spewing all of my thoughts onto this mic. Pause on that, bro, but it is what it is, brother. Oh my gosh. Legendary series. And this is an arc like none other. I know that that this arc in particular is a little bit controversial among Bleach fans because of some questionable decisions that I'm not aware of. The Bleach Brave Soul spoiled me a little bit on this final arc, but not a lot. So I'm waiting to see what people are like upset about when it comes to this arc. Because so far, bro, this is my favorite one by a long shot. Like, this is my favorite one, bar none. This is surpassing everything right now. The hype is insane. The fights are insane. It's just insane all around. I love it. I'm wondering if it is going to be like some sort of like time travel thing where everybody gets brought back to life, sort of like a Dragon Ball type of situation. I know it isn't exactly time travel in Dragon Ball, but just like a MacGuffin that brings everything back to life and resets the timeline or whatever. I hope that isn't the case here. I love what went down. I don't love that, like, my favorite characters are dying, but at the same time, I love the fact that there's consequences to what's been going on. I'm really, really digging that. And I just hope that we can keep this momentum because it's insane right now. And to really just jump onto, like, an entirely new topic here, what's going on with, like, the old Gote 13, bro? What happened to them? Did they all just die? I know Kubo put out that picture of like what every single one of them looks like that was with Yamamoto back in the day. I'm just wondering what happened to them. Because, like, it seems that they all just kind of, like, disappeared. And speaking of the Gote 13, and let me talk about this one in particular, Kenpachi. I cannot end this video without talking about the GOAT, Kenpachi. Because while all of the other captains was dealing with the Shriner, bro, and they were having a tough time, you know who clapped up 3 and went straight to Yamamoto. That was awesome, bro. And I was kind of like, okay, in the moment, I was getting hyped for my boy Kenpachi, because he seemed like he was gonna go off, and then he got his ass kicked. Then I was like, bro, I thought you was that guy. You was giving a talk like you was that guy when you explained how you took down those 3 enemies. But at the same time, I kind of knew that he wouldn't be enough, just based off of the fact that this is the final villain, and also when Kenpachi went straight at Yamamoto, and Yamamoto didn't even draw his sword, he just blocked it with his arm, I was like, oh, okay, I know what's going on here. Yeah, Kenpachi, that was a nice attempt, but you are going night-night, my friend. Like, it is not gonna go well for you, let me tell you that much. Also, that guy with the 2 swords, bro, you are an absolute fool. Bro, why would you turn around in the middle of a fight when your enemy has a long-range weapon? He's already piecing you up, but then you turn around when Yamamoto dies, and you're like, Yamamoto! And then you just get shot in the back! Like, what you think was gonna happen? You already fought somebody like this before, Coyote Stark. Why wouldn't you put things into play to help you another time around when you're fighting somebody else with a gun? What are you doing? And why would you turn your back on your opponent? Rukia did the same thing when Biancas got clapped up. She was like, Biancas, and then she got up too. I'm like, what's going on? Pay attention to the battle that is in front of you, please. That's half the reason we lost this this first fight of the war, bro. Cause y'all are acting like idiots. Oh my goodness, dude. But just legendary. Legendary. This is one of the greatest arcs I've ever seen in my entire life. And so far, this is my favorite final arc. Favorite war arc of any anime I've ever seen before. I'ma put it to you just like that. I'ma keep it 100 and I'ma play it straight, bro. Whatever that means, dude. But anyways, I believe that's actually gonna do it. I've been talking for a while. This is probably gonna be one of my longest videos to date, bro. But I hope that you all enjoyed. If you did, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. More Bleach content is on the way, believe you me. I know it's kind of taken a while for me to get through this whole Bleach thing, and by the time that I'm done, it kind of seems like we'll be at the second core, but trust me, I'm gonna get it done before then, bro. Don't even worry about it. But yeah, thank you all very much for watching. I hope that you all enjoyed. If you did, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace out, everybody.